give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run.
He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it up to 20. Touchdown, Oregon! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him. Just under 60,000 in this place, but sometimes it sounds like 600,000. An engineering marvel to hold in all this noise.
It's unbelievable. They love their team. They support the Ducks, and they've built traditions and so many teams they should be proud of. Getting them involved early is a great sign for this football league.
The Rebels offense headed onto the field. Now our first look at them today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You got to worry about the
pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got it set up on the outside. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. No fair catches here, looking for room. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Going right and going deep. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game. Throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got...
Brownie on the Jets. He's at the touchdown Ducks. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Lost a throw on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The House of Loud is deafening on this third down. And pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Rebels will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll return it from around the 50. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Finds the tight end. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. The Ducks are in the hurry-up.
Man, and we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Let's go. Toss to the outside. Nice move to keep running. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Looking for a physical attack from the gunner. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. And the defense holds firm, no pickup at all on that play. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Punt is in the air. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Going right to work up top. Gets rid of it. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Got his man on the right. Across the 25, he's got room. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Pulls and fires complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Ducks in the hurry-up. Just keeps slinging it. He's got it and still on his feet. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Ducks have this offense rolling. Zings it complete to the right. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
Defenses at some point are going to have to figure out how to slow this guy down because he already has 3 receiving touchdowns. We're only 4 games into the season. Nobody has an answer for this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense. into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on third down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm, but you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
Nah, I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. If you need me to run it, I'll run it. If you need me to throw it, I can do that too.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give on the option. Creates a little room. Picks up the first down, still moving. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Rebels, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the air on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. And the Rebels line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Really good job on the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback adapting. Punts it out of the air. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Wants to go up top. He's got his man. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. Knocked down immediately, but they couldn't stop him from getting the big gainer to the 30. And the Ducks want to pick up the tempo. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards. And we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They'll keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, what a game this guy has been having, living in the opponent's backfield. Already has 2 sacks in the game, and now he gets a TFL. He is so athletic, so quick twitch, so slippery, they just can't block him.
And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Rebels will call on their punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Ducks can really attack on this 2nd and short. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Got him downfield. He's loosed on the left side. Touchdown, Oregon! Once he got some room, it was over.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Looking downfield on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that. But if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
Very little will make the crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Gets it out quickly. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. On target over the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
You got a QB with this kind of arm talent, receivers with this kind of speed, they are going to be difficult to stop. They have been up and down the field. They've almost got 450 passing yards now.
Quick completion to the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. They're working that left side. Touchdown, Ducks! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field, and you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Keep it on the ground. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. And the Rebels are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's got his man, makes the grab. Turning it on. Touchdown, Oregon. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the back. Look out, he's got room. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. Bring it out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And the Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
He's got him. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Ducks headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and
unleashes one deep. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. So with only only seconds left in the half. Here comes the field goal unit. Nestled just inside that right upright. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. To the air on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Wilkerson. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man quickly. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. First and 10 from the 39. He's got it. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Ducks want to crank the tempo.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the...
Throws toward the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete. But let's check out this penalty marker.
Pass interference, offense.
Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. Looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Pena. And he'll be brought down.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Quick strike complete. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Ducks come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw again. He's got the tight end. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11.
When you got a weapon this good at tight end, a quarterback, you've got to look his way, especially in this area of the field. Because remember, it's the red zone where these windows are so small. Nice job getting the completion and picking up the first.
Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's got him this time. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Touchdown, Ducks! The offense cashing it in on that drive. And for this receiver, hello, viral.
Hello, viral, and on every platform, everywhere. You're going to see it in top plays. Not 1, not 2, not 3. Just continuing to count the touchdowns. This guy's been balling.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Looking to throw on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Rebels decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and look for room. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback?
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes a catch at the 15. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Oregon!
And this is why so many teams go play action. They try to freeze guys in the back end, work on their eye discipline, get them to bite a little bit. Nice job on the play fake. Nice job bombs away, putting air underneath it, and making the big touchdown pass.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oklahoma is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 38 over Miami. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Hand off from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A negative play. The drive, let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? And it was 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go. There he goes. Pass the tag. Into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. Quick release by the QB. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Finding an escape route. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown Ducks!
This guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he tacked on the extra point. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. They'll go back to work on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They'll start this drive with a pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And that is a major reason why this team is losing the football game. They can't protect the quarterback. They can't generate big plays in the passing game because up front, they're getting beaten time and time again.
Back to pass on 2nd down. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Man, this defense has been ruthless all game long. Individual effort. They've got guys up front winning their one-on-one matchups, and they have been terrorizing this quarterback.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The Rebels send out the punt unit. 3-and-out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. Slips one guy, now he's loose. There he goes down the right side. The 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Oregon! What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give from the gun. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times, almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got it. Touchdown Ducks! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Rides the back on the option to give. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Going with the counter play here. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for two out to the 26. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. We open the final period with a third down play. They think there's room to run to the right here. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. Wants to bring it back. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball.
Trying to get behind the defense. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oregon! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
The give to the back. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Swings it out to the flat. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense working from the pistol. The give to the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got...
Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
And I feel sorry for this defense. Like, they're having to defend the entire field. QB's already showed he can beat you with his arm. Now, with his legs and his decision-making, getting the ball to the pitch, man, he's shown a variety. In this defense, they're having to defend the whole entire field.
Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there. A similar situation with a lead like this, they'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They're still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the score.
The QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Wants to throw again. He's got it on the move. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. And the Ducks line it up with a first and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And with that TD, this team looking to go 4-0. Just how you want to start a season, man. They've done an unbelievable job answering all the questions, starting off the year just how you want to. Now, keep it going. Keep that momentum. Don't relax. What a start to the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, running back gets the give. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Deep shot for the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Looking downfield on first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return. return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Offense in an empty set. Looking to throw on first down. Fires one high and deep. Snags it! And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. And he'll get in for the late touchdown, the consolation prize, the window dressing score to make the final outcome a little closer. What a cannon this dude has for an arm.
And there's nothing more frustrating when you watch a Hail Mary and they don't